I have heard this, and it doesn't make me at all pleased. We have a police chief currently who's not happy with any sort of discrimination or profiling, and it's just unfair. We have the ability, if we don't like the way that our police chief is handling the department, we as a council, 5 of us, can fire him. So we have that ability. It would be very drastic for us to go that road. We are addressing it when we get the public opinion, like you're giving it to us today. We bring it to his attention. He then has to address it. So that's the stepping stone. If there's an outcry from the youth, from a certain part of our community that it's outrageous, we're not going to take it anymore, then we will have to act. So again, it goes back to your opinion to us to force us to act. So we're hearing it today. Thank you.
I think unfortunately the perception has in many cases become the reality. Culver City decades ago had a reputation, probably a well-deserved reputation, for being very hard on what was then deemed to be undesirable elements in the community. We have a modern police department with advanced thinking and quality leadership that has been working very hard to change the culture of policing in order to lessen the impact on people who are here doing legitimate things in legitimate ways. Unfortunately, as with many things involving Culver City, we've had many years of bad press that takes many years to undo. Rest assured that this is the finest police department in Southern California for sure, and we are determined to make sure that this is a police department that is a 21st century enforcer of the laws and does not rely on old and archaic ways of policing.
Not true.
All right, very nice. Okay, the next question is from someone who is not here today, so I'll read it. The CC police need to focus on major issues. What can be done to regulate the police department? And this is going to go to Sally Wells. Miss Sally.
Well, it sounds kind of like a follow-up question to the question that was just asked, and I think I'd like to answer that. I think, we need to look at diversifying our own police force.
Yeah.
That goes a long way in addressing some of these issues. Again, it's about changing a culture, and the way you change the culture is to bring in different values. One thing that we can look at is, putting cameras in some of the police cars. That is a way of making sure that, there's an eye on what's happening in those very scary and violent moments. Also, let's talk about accountability. Have we been tracking the arrests and who the people who are arrested look like? We need to see some solid, facts to show, what is the problem and how are we going to fix it.
So one of the things that I look at is best practices of other cities. Now, our fire department, for instance, per capita is below average in cost compared to other California cities. On the other hand, our police department is way up there. So there's something wrong with, we're very efficient in our fire department, but our police department is not. So I think we got to audit that police department, find out where those inefficiencies are happening, and try to weed those out. But I think a lot of the inefficiencies really what manifest itself as what people say is the hostile behavior of the police and so forth. I mean, I don't want to cut response times. Everyone loves that. And we know there's a spate of robberies just happened recently, but we really got to look at what's happening. Where our costs are close to what else is paying, which is like over the top with the police force, and we don't have that kind of resource in the city.
Thank you.